What if using an old bag could help you grow bigger, healthier tomato plants with less effort? Discover this unusual gardening method that improves drainage, root development, and harvest size while using materials many people already have at home. For years, we have been conditioned to believe that growing massive, heavy-yielding tomatoes requires purchasing expensive, rigid plastic pots or heavy ceramic planters. However, a quiet revolution is taking place in urban horticulture, and it completely abandons the commercial garden center aesthetic. Informally known among expert agronomists as the old bags, big tomatoes technique, this brilliant method leverages repurposed woven sacks like discarded soil bags, animal feed sacks, or breathable grain bags to create the absolute perfect growing environment. Far from being a makeshift novelty, this unconventional approach systematically solves the most heartbreaking, deeply frustrating mistakes amateur gardeners make every single season. To truly understand why this works, we must first look at how demanding a living tomato plant actually is. These heavy feeders require immense amounts of nutrition, consistent moisture, and highly oxygenated roots to reach their full genetic potential. When we force them into traditional hard-sided plastic containers, we unintentionally trigger a cascade of severe physiological stress. Rigid pots create a suffocating prison for elongating roots. When a growing root tip hits a solid plastic wall, it cannot penetrate it, so it begins traveling in endless circles around the inside of the container. Over a long, hot summer, this creates a dense, tangled, woody mass that effectively strangles the living plant, severely limiting its ability to absorb vital water and minerals. Woven bags, on the other hand, facilitate a highly beneficial, almost magical biological process known as air pruning. When a delicate root tip reaches the permeable, breathable boundary of a woven sac, it is suddenly exposed to dry, oxygen-rich ambient air. This exposure naturally and safely desiccates the very tip of the root, permanently terminating its forward growth. In response, the plant's internal hormones aggressively shift, triggering a massive lateral branching further back along the root shaft. Instead of a tangled, circling mess, the bag fills with a highly fibrous, incredibly dense network of fine feeder roots. Because these tiny feeder roots are the primary structures responsible for assimilating nutrients, a plant grown in a well-aerated bag can support a massive fruit load that rivals tomatoes grown in open farmland. Beyond root architecture, repurposing old bags miraculously solves the deadly issue of the perched water table. In a standard plastic pot, gravity struggles to push water out of the bottom drainage holes, leaving a permanently saturated, swampy zone of water sitting at the absolute base. This soggy layer displaces all vital oxygen, creating an anaerobic nightmare that rapidly rots delicate roots. Woven bags completely disrupt this physical trap. Because the material is fully permeable, excess water gracefully weeps out omnidirectionally, not just from the bottom, but across the entire vertical surface of the sac. This guarantees a highly oxygenated environment where beneficial, nutrient-cycling microorganisms can aggressively thrive. Furthermore, rigid plastic pots act like dangerous solar collectors during the peak of summer, easily heating the internal soil to temperatures that literally cook the roots and cause the stressed plant to drop all its beautiful flowers. Woven bags effortlessly mitigate this intense thermal shock through evaporative cooling. Because moisture breathes through the micropores of the fabric, a microscopic film of water constantly evaporates from the bag's exterior, actively drawing heat away from the root zone and keeping your plants comfortably cool during the most brutal heat waves. However, the profound success of this method is not just about the bag itself. It is about how the internal soil is systematically engineered layer by layer. Simply filling a deep sack with cheap, homogeneous potting soil is a recipe for heavy compaction and eventual crop failure. Instead, master growers biomimic nature by building a beautiful stratified soil architecture. The absolute bottom of the bag receives a highly porous drainage layer made of crushed rock mixed with natural horticultural charcoal. This chunk of charcoal acts as an extraordinarily powerful bioadsorbent, pulling excess fertilizer salts out of the soil to prevent root burn. Above this sits a carbon accumulation base made of rough dried leaves and small twigs, which slowly break down over the summer to provide a sustained source of humic acids right when the deep taproots finally reach the bottom. The middle core of the bag is where the magic happens. A lightweight mixture of cocoa peat and perlite is systematically amended with natural neem cake. Root knot nematodes are microscopic parasites that represent the single greatest threat to container-grown tomatoes. But neem cake contains powerful compounds that completely disrupt the pest's reproductive cycle, securing the root zone from a devastating parasitic collapse. Finally, the top layer is heavily shielded with organic mulch, like light-colored straw. This crucial top layer suppresses weeds, cools the surface, and acts as a physical barrier that stops deadly early blight spores from splashing up onto your lower leaves during heavy rainstorms. Once the perfect physical environment is built, growers use this system to unlock explosive yields using zero-cost, home-synthesized liquid fertilizers. The most famous of these is the viral banana blender protocol. Tomatoes require extraordinary quantities of potassium to successfully size up their fruit and transport sweet sugars into the developing flesh. While banana peels are incredibly dense in soluble potassium, simply burying raw peels in the soil is a massive mistake. As soil microbes rush to break down the raw peels, they aggressively consume all the available nitrogen in the soil, temporarily starving your precious tomato plant. The blender trick beautifully bypasses this biological bottleneck. By placing ripe banana peels in a high-speed blender with water and completely pureeing them, the structural cell walls of the fruit are violently ruptured. This mechanical destruction instantly releases the highly valuable intracellular potassium directly into the water, making it completely bioavailable to your thirsty plants the second you pour it into the bag. Coupled with this potassium surge is the strategic use of everyday rice wash water. The milky runoff generated when washing raw rice in your kitchen contains a remarkably dense profile of soluble starches and vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. When applied to the soil, this thiamine acts as a highly potent systemic biostimulant, helping the plant mitigate extreme drought and thermal stress on exposed urban patios. Perhaps the most ingenious kitchen chemistry trick involves completely preventing blossom end rot. This devastating disorder presents as a sunken, black, necrotic patch on the bottom of your beautiful tomatoes, caused entirely by a localized calcium deficiency. While many people crush eggshells into their garden, raw calcium carbonate takes months or even years to actually break down. Advanced bag growers accelerate this timeline by baking their eggshells, crushing them into a fine powder, and soaking them in household white vinegar. The acidic vinegar chemically strips the calcium from the shells, elegantly synthesizing calcium acetate. This new compound is exceptionally water-soluble and immediately available to the plant, completely immunizing your crop against rot and vastly improving the shelf life of your harvest. To ensure all these homemade fertilizers are properly digested, the soil microbiome must be actively managed. Diluting a small amount of fresh, unsalted buttermilk in water and pouring it into the grow bag introduces massive populations of beneficial lactobacillus bacteria. These probiotic organisms aggressively digest organic matter and competitively exclude pathogenic fungal spores, essentially sanitizing the living root zone naturally. This soil is really good for plants because it has been made to be very fertile. Growers want to get more of their plants quickly. They do not want to wait for a time for seeds to grow. So they clone their plants by cutting off the extra shoots that grow on the main stem. These shoots are called suckers. If they do not cut off the suckers, the plant will become dense and trap moisture, which can cause disease. When they cut off these shoots and put them in a glass of water, they start to grow new roots in just over a week. When they put these plants into new bags, growers use a cool thing about tomatoes. Tomatoes have hairs on their stems that can turn into new roots when they are buried in moist soil. By planting the plant very deep, they can make the root system much bigger. This helps the plant stay strong in the wind and absorb more of the fertilizers that you make at home. Bamboo stakes are really good at holding up vines in small bags. These bags are tied to the ground so they do not move around. Some people set up a frame above their plants. They use strings to gently twist the tomato vines upwards. This way, the tomatoes can get plenty of sunlight and air. The tomatoes are also safe from diseases that can come at the end of the season. Bamboo stakes support tomato vines in small bags, and they are tied to the hard ground. Are you ready to ditch the plastic pots and transform your everyday kitchen scraps into the biggest, sweetest tomatoes you have ever grown? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to hit that like and subscribe button.